Good morning, and welcome to, or perhaps it's an afternoon or an evening for you, wherever you are. Welcome to Tuesdays with Suzanne. And today we're going to speak about the process of living with pieces and parts that are struggling for connection, struggling for connection. So, one of the things that's happened with the pandemic is that many people cannot go about their normal lives. In fact, no one can go about their normal lives in the way they used to without causing mayhem and problems and issues. I just taught a course in person, actually taught two in person in this last January through the Upledger Institute, and they have done such a beautiful job with safety protocols, and everyone was masked and everything worked, and everyone stayed masked. We weren't smiling at each other because we were behind masks. We were learning how to convey joy and connection through our eyes. We were actually in person. And it was a shift from what normally feeds us as human beings. What normally feeds us is connection. At a very primal level, human beings are social animals. Things like trauma, things like your upbringing, things that teach you that connection is not safe, is not real, is not there, causes more trouble and pain than we actually need to have. So we're going to work with the process today of dropping more deeply into yourself and into deeper connection with you, We may not be able to do anything with our environment at the moment, but we do have the possibility of helping ourselves. So if you would, take a moment, get your feet on the floor, soles of your feet on the floor. Make sure your back is resting on something comfortable. Allow yourself to sink in. And just notice your breath, whatever it is, your normal breathing. And bring your curiosity on board to drive your bus of awareness, if you will. So you're curious about the sensations of what it feels like to be you in this moment in time. Allowing your eyes to close gently or semi-close. And noticing the rise and fall of your chest, the sensation of your back as you breathe. And if you're noticing places that don't move, that maybe you wish they did move, notice them with as little judgment as possible. Good. Good. I'm noticing in my own system as I breathe that the right and left halves of my lungs, the right lung area and the left lung area, rise and fall differently. I'm not judging it, I'm simply noticing it's different. Bringing my curiosity to it. And then as I am noticing deeper and deeper and deeper in my chest, notice your heart. Notice your heart. Feel the size of it, the shape of it. And know that as you breathe and you inhale fresh oxygen, that your heart is receiving what it needs to pump more fully in your chest. Yeah. And no matter what the sounds or the distractions might be around you, allow yourself to sink in more deeply. In my environment, I have a kitty cat that has a bell around its neck, and I have a computer that I forgot to close. So whatever it is around you, allow your awareness to continue to drop deeper and deeper into your heart, your chest. Yeah. Feeling the sensations of what it feels like to be you as you check in here at home, when you check in here in your heart. Good. Good. And noticing the sensations behind your heart, the space between your heart and your backbone. And allowing yourself to settle there. To settle there. Feeling the steady sturdiness of your bones. It's the most solid connective tissue in our bodies. And I'm noticing that my spine this morning feels acutely the fabric that I'm leaning back against. What are you noticing? What's the sensation of your backbone as you're resting back into whatever is supporting you? Good. Good. I think of this area toward the back of the heart and into the spine as the deep well of the heart. And it's the place of love and belonging for ourselves. For ourselves. Because primarily, our belonging is here, within ourselves. Here, inside your heart. Here, deep in your bones. Here, deep in your belly. Yeah. As you breathe, allowing your awareness to drop deeper and deeper inside. Good. Good. And notice how your heart feels now, being supported by the bones behind it, by your spine, by what I call the well of your heart. Yeah. Yeah. And if you'd like to let yourself expand the well of your heart, let yourself just roll forward a little bit so that your spine lengthens. You let your shoulders curl in. Take a deep breath into your backbone. Maybe two. And maybe a third. Hmm. And then as you uncurl and come back to sitting straight up, notice how your backbone feels now. Wow, that's nice. Good. It's almost as though someone primed the well, the deep well of my heart, by curling in, by breathing into my spine, by allowing it to stretch, physically stretch, and energetically make space for more of what you want and need to support your heart. Yeah. And take a moment now. Take a moment now. And drop into your heart again. Greet it in whatever way you want to greet your heart this morning. Let it know that you're here. Let it know that you are now recognizing this is your place of belonging. This is your place of belonging. Here in your body, in your body, in your heart, in your bones, in your gut, your belly, your pelvis, your hands and arms, your legs and feet. Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah. And then noticing, as you recognize all of these parts of yourself, all the wisdom areas of your body, notice how they connect into that sixth wisdom area, into your brain. Notice how your thinking changes. I'm noticing all the edges got a little soft in my visual field. You may be noticing that different words arise. Yeah. Good. Good. And say thank you to your heart for showing up, for having a conversation with you today. And if you want to, make a commitment to coming back here, breathing in, feeding your heart, exhaling what you no longer need, and breathing in again. Moment by moment, showing up in your place of belonging and connection. And enjoy.